Good morning. It's day 148. It's a cold morning, as you probably can tell. My socks and swimming suit, which are still damp at the end of the day, pretty much froze solid, like inside my tent. I didn't have any frost in my water bottles, however. Doing a little tracking this morning. I'm going to show you a couple tracks here. So I'm following some people, some tracks here. This is the same shoe that I wear, and it's pretty close in size. This is an Ultra Olympus, and this one I can tell with sort of a foot shape here. I mean, I've seen this many times, and here are actually things that sort of look like claws with points on them. I mean you can't really see, you can't really see, but the foot shape here, and then these pretty aggressive, like chevrons, if you will. That is a Ultra Lone Peak. So that's who's up ahead of me, and they're heading SoBo. It occurs to me that this could be Story and her husband Brian, who I thought were going to get to like Cabazon by Thanksgiving, but you know, they didn't get hung up in the St. Gabriel's like I did, so they must have passed me by during those days. Yeah, I mean, these are, I don't know, pretty fresh. Haven't had any rain, so, but I would think that simply the dust after a few days would, you know, soften those edges. I'm sorry, the wind in moving the dust would soften the edges. But beautiful morning, very interesting landscape. I like it a lot. Pretty easy to move through, with the exception, I will say, of, this isn't bad, but there are a lot of places in this area in which, this isn't bad, but it's difficult to get through for a backpacker carrying a backpack. And what's on the side is, you know, thorny, sticky, can shred a pack, certainly can scratch a person. I mean, I'm wearing, you know, layers head to toe, so that's not such of a big issue. But I can tell it has, so like these tend to be pretty scratchy, you know, and it's, you know, here's another one. You know, you gotta walk through these things. I have pulled my rain gear out from my exterior pocket because I don't want it harmed, scratched by these things. And yesterday, neat as a pin, one of these branches plucked my rain pants out and dropped them right on the ground. Fortunately, I heard it plop down right behind me. And so now I'm storing them inside my pack just because I don't want the wear and tear. You know, like this one is, you know, gonna have to like muscle through this, and it scratches up my foam pad, etc. Okay, moving on. There's a little bit of frost here and there on the trail. With these long-needled evergreens. Once again, I don't know the species. Here's one with short needles, all dried up. Short needles. Another one of the short-needled ones. Let's take a look at that bark. Someone can probably tell me what it is. Yeah, ooh, that's a majestic one. Beautiful. Beautiful. I think I'm actually just off to my right, over the hill, is Big Bear Lake. And I think I get a view of it pretty soon. So I'll show it to you when I get there. Well, it's Big Bear Lake, the lake and the town on the far side. And there you can see some of the ski resort, and they've been making some snow. A few of the runs anyway. I think I'm going to take one of these side trails down into town. I don't think I can make it to Highway 18 where most of the people catch a ride into town. So I think I'm just going to walk into town. It's like another, I don't know, 12, 14 miles, something like that. I don't think I can make it before dark. And so I'm going to walk in and walk out of town.